one of my favorite venues. Of course, Holiday Magic is in the air at Alley Theater. Their family-friendly rendition of the Christmas Carol is wowing crowds and with colors, lights, music, and that classic heartwarming message.
Special guest Todd, Waite, Alley Theater presiding or resident acting company member, is here to share some of that magic with us. And Todd, you've been on Houston Life before, years ago when we were in the mall.
That's right.
This is really, as Courtney said, one of her favorite venues.
Oh, I love it.
At the Alley Theater, when people go to see a show, they don't just see the show, they experience something. What is the magic that makes that possible?
Well, I think one of the things is that people have been coming year after year. Their parents have brought their kids. Their parents were brought by their parents. So there's a real sense of family at the Alley Theater because it's been a company for so many years. Last time I had been doing Santaland Diaries, and it was solo. Now I'm with the whole cast of Christmas Carol. And one of the things, it was Kirsten Lindman who was talking about Pavlov. What was beautiful for all of us about that was the children, right?
Right.
They're so without self-pity and just so resilient. It's beautiful. And one of the great things about doing Christmas Carol now is there's 20 kids involved in that. And kids are going through so much at all these different ages that it's a wonderful experience to work with them. And so that's another thing that reminds us of being kids again. And it just brings us a feeling of family. And it's a fun show to see because you experience that energy of those kids all over the stage, and that's one of the things that's made it a really joyous place to be.
I love the sprinkling of the magic and that analogy that you used. Also, the innocence of a child during this season, I think, is something that we can all take a moment and just kind of absorb, right? But this is recommended for 6 and up, and so I know my boys, we're going to be going as a family. It's going to be one of these great productions. This is so awesome because you've been in almost 100 productions with the Alley Theater, am I right?
I have now been, yes, over 100 now.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. I came down here from Canada 20 years ago. Say it isn't so. Between dust and cremate now. But yes, and I've done those productions. Time has gone so fast. I hope I get to do 100 more, but it's been fantastic. How old are your kids?
8 and 12.
Oh, it'll be perfect for them. And actually, our best audiences have been the matinees, the 10 a.m. matinees, the school kids. Because, you know, you think, oh, it's going to be too cool for school kind of thing. No, they jump up at the end, and that's been really fun.
I think what my kids like about it is there's a lot of interaction. They're able to laugh with you, sing along, have that reaction, and that's the beauty of the Alley Theater.
You don't have to sit down and be quiet.
No, and it's pretty spectacular. I mean, a lot goes on.
Right.
It's the limit for the age is a little bit because it can be a little scary, some of the ghosts and things for younger children, but when you get old enough, you kind of love that kind of scare. And you know, it's that weird thing. I remember being at the zoo and the parents saw this tiger coming up behind this glass to their kid, and they said, "Hey, Jimmy, look."
Yeah, right.
Adults love seeing their kids scared. Why is that?
Oh, no,
a little bit of cruelty.
A mean joke.
No, but well, sometimes, you know, the kids, I say, they're great, and they are all great, but if they're not great, we sing a special song for them, which is "Children roasting on an open fire."
Oh, that's terrible.
Jack Frost nipping off their toes.
I can hear the hate mail coming in right now. Ding, ding, ding. Kidding, Todd. By the way, so Courtney mentioned 100 shows you've done at the Alley Theater. We are out of time, but I want to point out that you were resident director for Cirque du Soleil's O in Las Vegas, the huge water show. You have such incredible stage experience from Broadway to around the world, and people need to remember that Houston is loaded with talent.
Love it. Love Houston. I think I'm going to retire here, yay.
Well, we're not going to let you go. You have to stay here.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes.
I'm convinced.
Well, A Christmas Carol, A Ghost Story of Christmas is showing now through Sunday, December 29th at the Alley Theater. To get tickets, simply call 713-220-5700 or go visit alleytheater.org. Todd, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Great to see you.
Happy holidays.
We'll be right back.
The party's done.